people had known that if you take current in a straight line, there's a looping magnetic field around it. And in the same way, if you take current in a loop, there is a magnetic field going straight through it. In fact, of course, this is how the copper coil came to be. So, electric current in this loop generates a magnetic field in one particular direction perpendicular to the electric field. Pretty predictable. But now, with all of the theories developed by people like Bohr, stating that there were actually particles inside atoms that made them up, including something at the center called a nucleus, and things schemingly orbiting around, which we called electrons. Well, it was said that these electrons were the key to electricity. Current was just these electrons flowing through a wire, ionized and free. And so the theory was maybe an electron in its own orbit around the nucleus is kind of like a bunch of electrons being put through that wire in the same way that it'll generate a magnetic field perpendicular to it. And maybe using that magnetic field, we can sort of measure the orientation that an atom is in, or the strength of the magnetic field generated, or whatever. So, the generation of this thing was called the magnetic moment. And it's very easy to derive. Eventually, what we were getting was the gyromagnetic ratio, or the gyromagnetic ratio. It's not pronounced like the food. The gyromagnetic ratio is, well, as it says, the ratio between gyro, which is essentially the word representing angular momentum, how much something was spinning, of course related to the food, because the food is made out of chicken spun on a stick, and the magnetic part, because of